Now, I'm ready. Hello, 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 hello. Yvette Sojourner here. Yvette Sojourner here. Welcome. Listen, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. How else is all this goodness going to be spread across the YouTubeverse and the interweb? This is the place and a space where luxury meets authenticity. Hello, everyone. Yes, I still am in Monte Carlo. I opted this go round to record inside instead of outside just because the waves are very strong and loud. But I am happy you are here. Thank you for joining me, and today is the day. Of course, because we are in lovely Monte Carlo, I had to pop out to the boutiques to see what they had. There are a couple of things for you, and I am so excited. I know I always say I'm excited, but it is always true and sincere. I am so excited about this unboxing because there are some classic routine pieces in there. You know, the ones that I wear on repeat? Yes, I've given a hint. And of course, today I am wearing my lovely pieces that I picked up during the Tiffany Blue Book event. Yes, and of course, my beautiful ring. If you have not checked out those videos, you definitely should hop over to my channel and do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's support. So let me get into this unboxing because I want this to be really quick. Yeah, that is the goal and the dream. We shall see if that works out. And just so you know, see where we are sitting. This is the view that I have with all of you right now so that you can see what I'm seeing as I am recording this on today. I know. It is so tempting to just go out there and just live my best life, but I had to make time to share these things with you because this is what I do. This is what I enjoy and love doing. So let's get into this. Let's start off with Dior because, it's Dior. Let's start off there. Oh, I can't wait. It has been such a long time since I even purchased something like this. It is a pair of sunglasses. And I'm going to put this here because I was already wearing them. So let's just pretend that I was not. Here we go. Open it up and there's a pair of sunglasses in there. Look how beautiful these are. They, of course, have Dior on the side. Admittedly, it is in gold, and you know I am a palladium girl, but unfortunately, they did not have them in silver. And the other ones really were loud when it came to the Dior logo, so I went with this instead. Very wonderful piece. Of course, it made sense because I came out here and I just did not plan accordingly. I don't know why I did not think to bring sunglasses. So I was in hot pursuit of a pair of sunglasses and a hat. I still have yet to find a hat, but the sunglasses I was able to pick up and I am happy about that. It saved me on yesterday. It was so sunny and it was so hot. I did not anticipate that either, but I was very prepared as far as my attire. I did just need something to protect my eyes. I think I just forgot to toss the sunglasses in my case. There was something else that I also forgot as well, but here we are. Now, I am so excited about this piece. Let's just wait on that one and do that one last. It'll just make it so much easier on me. Yes, I picked up some pieces from, or not some pieces, a piece from Loro Piana. This year was different than last year. Last year, my list was pretty long. This year, not so much. So I really opted to go for pieces that would complement my wardrobe and more staple. I'm still looking for classic staples and foundational pieces. It makes my life easier, so that's what I am gravitating towards, and I think that will always be the case. Classics are just what I love, and this I feel is one of those pieces. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I should say, My Loro Piana essay here in Monte Carlo was not available. She is with child, and I just want to share with her, if she happens upon this and sees it, I want to say congratulations, and I am so excited for you. I am sad that we missed you, but the essay who took care of us did a fabulous job. I hope to see you next year, but if I don't, I wish you all the best. So let's get into this. It was just one piece. Tried on a couple others, but I opted for this one. Let's be honest here. You don't have to go shopping and buy the whole boutique every time you go shopping. You don't. I don't. This is a good example of that. I know some people feel that I may spend too much. Hey, to each their own, to each their own. I respect your views and opinions, but I will also add on, yeah, every time I go shopping, it's not always for just everything within a boutique. It's just not who I am. So this is a piece that I am excited about. I should also add that I will be popping into the Loro Piana outlet on our way to Paris once we get back from our Monte Carlo road trip. And here we go. Look at this. I don't know if I will try this on. I'm going to say I will. But look at this piece. It is so simplistic, just so beautiful. I love the boat neck cut of the sweater, but yes, it's a long sleeve sweater. It is thinner. The sweater that I tried on in the boutique was actually a little thicker than this one. It was really chunky. It was really nice. I really liked it. They did not have my size. This is a size medium. They had a size small in the other one, but not a size medium. So I just opted not to get that one and I stuck with this one. I had to pop over to Hermes. It just makes sense, right? I am so excited. I am so excited because some of these are just tried and true. So let's go ahead and start with this. This is the first time I've ever gotten a package wrapped up like this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm like, what is this nonsense? But I'm here for it. They can recycle all of this. Listen, I'm prepping to go back, and I'm also keeping in mind travels back to the US. So with that, I always want to consider, I don't take boxes back with me to the US. It's just something I do not do. So yeah, I always keep that in mind. Tissue paper is useful when you're traveling abroad. I'm just going to let you know. I tuck it inside the toes of my shoes so then my shoes don't collapse while en route. But then I also wrap delicate things in them as well. So that is a tip for you. Here is the first piece. Yes, I got another one. I got another sweater dress. Let me explain to you as to why. I love the one I have in E-taupe so much that when I saw this, I was like, this is happening. This is definitely happening if it's the right size. And if it's not, if they have it in my size. I was really hesitant because, of course, the Monte Carlo Hermes boutique is very focused on the locals, which I completely understand and I respect. I mean, I do. So it was hard to find someone to assist, and I was able to find the essay that helped us last year. Yes, he's no longer seasonal, he is full-time. Congratulations, I am happy about that. He helped us in finding someone to assist us because he was helping someone else and it was taking some time, and I did not want him to feel like he had to rush. The person he had help us was amazing. And then of course, when he was free, he came and joined us, and it was such a good time at the boutique. I swear to you, always a blast. I will always go back to the Monte Carlo boutique and request the same essays because they were stellar. So for reference, the piece that I currently have that is the exact same, it's just in the color E-taupe, is a size 38. But as soon as I tried this on, and as I said, it says 34. As soon as I tried it on, I knew immediately it was going to work and I was going to get it. As soon as I saw it in the boutique, I was like, okay, I've been eyeing the Ivory H lift pieces for a while, and it just made sense. It just made sense. I'm here, I'm in Monte Carlo. I'm not going to miss the opportunity in a moment, especially if it fits, and it did. I did try it on in a size up. So this is a 34. I tried it on a 36 and it was more roomy. Now the 38 I have is roomy as well. As I had mentioned in the past when I unboxed it, I use it primarily to go just toss on to go to brunch, or if I want to just lounge around. That's really what I've been using it for when it comes to travel. And let me tell you, it has not disappointed. It has been amazing. It's so warm and comfortable, yet at the same time very roomy. I am able to, as soon as I put it on, I relax. That's all I have to say about that. Moving on to the second piece, and here we are. These are the exact same size as the bottoms I currently own. Exact same, except in the color E-taupe. Let me tell you what they're made of. Yes, these are virgin wool, and so it's the same with the sweater dress as well, so that you are aware and you know. Let me also tell you the size. These are size 38, so yes, and I'm happy to have these. I've actually tried them both on together because I have yet to try the joggers on with the sweater dress, and let me say, when I tried them on, it was so sleek. And what is hilarious, and I've mentioned this in the unboxing of the E-taupe sweater dress, you could put a top underneath, and I just so happened to have an ivory top that I was wearing, and it was underneath, and it looks so put together. I cannot even describe it, but yes, I'm happy to add these, especially on this trip, because I will definitely be getting a lot of use out of it. Moving on to the next one. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this one is special. I'm gonna hold off on this one. Let's just put this aside real quick. I'm gonna come back around to that. In the meantime, let's go to this one. It's so cute. Yes, it is. Let me look at the ribbon. Yes, it says Hermes Paris. I always check the ribbon because sometimes they are different depending on the season and the boutique. So here we are. Yes. Yes, I finally picked it up. Yes, the other scarf ring in the smaller size. I finally picked it up and I am happy. I almost accidentally got the bigger one again. But I hurried up and scrambled to check, and I was like, okay, I already have that one. I need the smaller one. They had to search for this. It was the last one. And at first they were like, well, we don't have it. And then they asked someone else and she was like, no, there is one. And they had to search and search and they found it. So it was the last one in the boutique. I'm happy about that. You know, it was something that was in the back of my mind and I've been looking for. So now I can check that off so easily. Next up, you know what this is. Look at the box. You know what this is, right? Come on, you know me so well. You know me. You know me at this point, maybe better than I know myself, because I'm unpredictable. I can be. And here we are. Oh my gosh. So I picked up a silk scarf. Of course I did. This is in a size, I'm just gonna go with 90 because we know it's not a 140. Look at how beautiful this is. Yes, and I have a feeling this is one of the more classic pieces. I am happy to have acquired this. I saw it on the mannequin and I knew immediately I had to get it just because it was wrapped on a mannequin on the head. And as soon as I saw how it laid, I was like, okay, I need this scarf. Whatever the scarf is, I need it. And yes, he tried to give me one in a more of a, it was like a burgundy or maroon edges. I did not really like that. But this one, because of the brown, oh my gosh, I just love this. I just love it. It's just perfect. It just makes sense. I am going to be wearing this one on this trip for sure. Happy to have had that. And then there's one more, then we'll get to this one. And here we are. Yes, the ribbon on this one is so much thicker. I have yet to see a ribbon thick like this, so I will definitely be taking this home. I don't know what it is about collecting Hermes ribbons. I don't know. But here we are. So let's get into this one. This is yet another item that they had to go and search for. Yes, I had them working at Hermes. I had them working. I just know what I want, and yeah, they can make other suggestions, but a majority of the time I know exactly what I want, and it's like I'm not budging unless it just doesn't work for me at all. So here we are. Yes, it is 140 season, and this size 140 hit before I left for the US, but I wanted to wait until I got here, or at least got to France to get it, and I'm happy I did. I will share an image with you so you can see it, but yes, look at that shimmer on that, and look at that color, right? Oh my gosh, look at that color. It's just so beautiful. So, oh my gosh, this is a 140, and it's just so lovely. It's such a lovely piece. As soon as I saw it, I knew. They have it in a orange, an Hermes orange. They also have it in a black navy. I was tempted by the black navy as well, but I opted not to get that one because I want to wait to see what I find in Paris, right? What's the rush? I am taking my time. So that is this. Now let's get into what I am really, really, truly excited about. This is the one that I have waited years for. Do you hear me? Years, okay? I'm going to say right now, the ribbon on this is different. This came from online, and I picked it up before we left. Yes, I picked this one up. It says drawn. You see that? Yes, it says drawn to craft. I picked this one up from online before we left for our road trip to Monte Carlo. I am happy I did. Because as I mentioned, I have literally waited years for this, okay? So here we go. Yes, it is something so small. Here we go. Look at this. Yes, I waited years for this. Do you hear me? I am not even going to pretend like I am not excited. As soon as I saw this online, one of you actually reached out before we flew out from the US to let me know that this was on the website, but the hardware was gold. And you knew immediately that because it was gold, it was a no for me, and it was. When I got here, I quickly began to look, and I did find it in the gold, and I just was like, no. I even looked before I get here because you never know what you'll find, and I always could have it ordered and sent to the house if it's something I really, really want. But here we have it. I finally have the pouch in black. I am so, and it's just one big pocket. They have not changed anything about this pouch. Let me show you the other pouch that I already have. I love this pouch so much that I had gotten it initially for my very first trip to France, receiving my quota bag. I got this one in gold, and of course it still has the zip and everything. It's just beautiful. I loved it so much that I ended up getting a second one, the exact same, because I knew if I found it again, I could do this. Here is the one in black, and then here is the one in gold. So now what's going to happen is I have the black and I have two in gold. I will give one of the gold to Hub so that he has it and it matches the wallet that I got with it initially that he currently carries. It works out very perfectly for me and for Hubs too. He benefits just by default. He doesn't mind. We had a full conversation about this and all we could do was laugh about it. But yes, he knew as soon as I saw this in black, it was happening, and I'm so happy to finally have it. I've waited literally years to get this, and I have it now. So yay, that's done. I had to share with you because I know many of you have been following me since my very beginnings of my Hermes experience. And yes, that is one of the things that I had literally been chasing after and searching for. Finally have it. So there you have it. It is a great example of how Hermes operates. They may have something in one country or one boutique and it may be completely different somewhere else, or they may have it for a moment and it drops off or it comes back in a different color or different leather, and then it takes years for it to come back in the one specific look and type that you were searching for to begin with. There you have it. But I've attained it. I am happy. So now, for the last piece, I am going to have to switch things around, but we're going to try this on because it's going to be fabulous. I can promise you that much. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm so excited. Now, if you don't know anything else about me, you know that I'm a ready to wear person. I am. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I'm so excited about this piece. Yeah, I walked around Dior. I just looked around, to see if they had anything that really just popped for me. And also because I know that I'm going to Paris, I want to really emphasize that because that's where I really truly intend to do some major shopping, hopefully. I don't know. It depends on if they have anything I like. But that's what I'm leaning towards as far as looking for things. So when I walked around the boutique, I was looking at the different things, but I also kept in mind, like, if they don't have it, it's okay. I will see what Paris has for me. Okay. So I was not really pressed when it came to, oh, I have to find something and buy something. That's not how I approach it. So when I saw this, I just knew. So let me show you. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It is just a denim skirt. It's A-cut. I believe, at least I believe it's an A-cut. And what's beautiful is, so it has snaps, but look at the inside. Look at that inside. Can you see how beautiful that is? Oh my gosh, this was everything. Now, the essay at Dior did try to sell me on other items outside of this dress that she thought would pair wonderfully. T-shirts, the striped shirts with the white and navy, I passed on a majority of them because they had Dior just all across the top, and that's just not my thing. But I also knew and kept in mind that this piece would go wonderfully with just a simple white tank. Even the half tank would be beautiful with this. So let me try this on for you. But look at those buttons. You see how they are silver? Do you see that? You see how they're silver? Yes, this was made for me. Dior made this for me. It has so much weight. This denim is going to, oh my gosh, it's just everything. It is going to last. It is beautiful. It has pockets. I mean, this screams Yvette Sojourner. So let's try this on. As always, thank you for joining me. Until next time.